Hey everybody, this is Caleb in Los Angeles, California with HazelEffects, coming to talk to you about the Germ fuzz pedal. I just want to let you know a little bit about what I'm trying to do with this pedal here and what I need you guys for, also what I do in general. So I've been working on pedals, building, modifying, repairing pedals for about 7 years now. I worked at a music store back in Birmingham where we had our own line of pedals that we shipped all over the world. Eden Analog. I helped a lot with that. That's kind of my background in pedals. I've built a bunch of pedals for myself, just projects and things like that. But this is my first venture into a big project that I would like to introduce the world to and kind of get a boutique hand-wired fuzz out there for everybody. So, what's unique about the Germ? The Germ is a hybrid fuzz. There are two types of transistors. You can read a little further if you're really interested in that kind of stuff. I don't want to bore you, but you have germanium and you have silicone that are normally used in fuzz pedals. Generally nowadays everything's silicone because they're more predictable. They don't have issues like old school germanium transistors. But this one is actually a hybrid fuzz. It has both silicone and germanium instead of two of each. It's got one of each. It's an old school circuit design. It's actually got a very smooth, creamy sound. It starts off kind of like a distortion and then comes into a nice, warm, creamy fuzz at the top end of the dirt. It's a great sounding pedal. Listen to the audio clips. I apologize for the playing on there, but just check those out and see what you think about that. The pedal itself, this is not the final color that's going to be on the pedal. It's actually going to be a Galaxy Red. I'd like to get Pedal Parts Plus to do the boxes. I've actually been talking to them about that. They're going to do Galaxy Red, and then the logo and everything is actually going to be in gold. So it's going to be a really cool looking pedal. The knobs are going to stay the same, kind of a unique chicken head, and then the aluminum knob over here. It's a true bypass pedal, so it won't degrade your tone. The power knob, or the juice switch, is actually going to remain here as well. That allows you to turn it off if you keep it on your pedal board, like in a chain. That way you won't run your battery down by keeping it plugged in. Of if you do unplug it from the input, it'll shut off even if the power knob is on. So here's the circuit itself. I left the back open so you kind of see this a little bit. The circuit, it's a hand-wired, point-to-point. The final circuit's not going to be on the terminal strips. It's actually going to be on perf board or a terminal board with grommets. So it's going to be a tad bit different. Everything else is going to remain the same. All the components are going to remain the same. It's kind of unique because the components themselves are not the most accurate components on the market today. Like the resistors are carbon film resistors. I had a tough time tracking down 10% carbon film, but they're 5%, so they're as close as I can get to having that same sound that you would get back in the day. Because back when Hendrix was playing through a fuzz face, they didn't have components to build it that were as accurate as they are nowadays, which is a lot of the character, in my opinion, of the old school fuzzes, and why a lot of the vintage fuzz pedals are worth so much money is because they have a lot of character. Some of them are kind of unpredictable, which this one is a little more predictable because it's a hybrid, which is kind of what I like about it. So a bunch of musician friends of mine have played it, and we all just kind of decided it was a good idea to make it a big thing. So with your help, I would love to take this pedal to the next level. What do I need money for? The biggest thing is the boxes. I would like to get the nice silk-screened boxes. This is just a prototype. It's hand-drawn on there and then coated with acrylic, so it's not anything special. That's not what I want to send out. As far as the fuzz goes, so the boxes I'd like to get, I've got those set up with Pedal Parts Plus. Of course, all the parts that I need, I'd like to get a bulk quantity of parts so I can get a better deal. All my parts come from Mouser right now. DigiKey's a backup just in case anything happens. So that's another big thing, is getting a break on parts. That's what you guys are going to help out with. As well as some t-shirts, some merchandising, the HazelEffects website. I'm actually working on designing the HazelEffects website, and just some of the money would go towards getting that up, getting hosting fees paid, developing it, hiring some people to do some cool stuff with it. So that's what a lot of it's got to do with, is a little bit of marketing and also getting everything together for the pedal. So if you have any questions about any of this, just hit the contact me button on the side too, just in case there's something that I didn't go over in the video or the main page, the story page on Kickstarter. So anything else, just feel free to contact me. Listen to the audio clips again and see what you think about the pedal. I love it. If you guys would help me out, I'd love to make this a reality. It's been kind of a dream of mine to make this happen for a while, to actually have a line of pedals, and this would be the door opening to a whole new world of pedals for HazelEffects. So I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and please support my project. Thanks.